All right, here we go. We have R&B royalty back in the building. Lyfe Jennings, welcome back to Vlad TV.
Yo, what's up, boss?
Everything good, man. Everything good. Congrats on your continued success. You still doing out there, still doing shows, still, dropping hot songs. You're healthy. You look good.
Thank you.
Your kids are good. I know your son is running around the studio right now.
Yeah, he is somewhere.
That's what it is. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, we have a lot to talk about, but just because of the time-sensitive nature on it, I want to talk about what's happening with the Tory Lanez case. And you actually posted something about it on Instagram. By the time this comes out, the jury verdict will probably be out. What do you think about that whole thing?
What do you mean? What do I think is going to happen with the homie?
Well, I mean, let me say this, because you had a situation, you had a domestic dispute that involved guns and so forth. So, I mean, it's definitely not the same thing, but there are some similarities. You know what I'm saying? So, as someone that was involved in it, on the, in terms of being charged for it, when you look at this whole case with your perspective, what do you think?
I mean, I think that it's unfortunate. As far as the outcome of what's going to happen, I mean, everybody, wanna, I guess, go in and give their opinion on what's gonna happen or what's not gonna happen. And I don't really want to do that, man. It's just some doubt. There's some strong stuff from the prosecutor too, man. And it's unfortunate. Let me just say that. Hope the homie is all right.
Okay.
Don't send nobody to jail. I don't care what it is, bro. Charge him to the game. Make him pay out his nose, but don't send the homie to prison, though. You dig?
Okay. Do you know Tory at all?
Nah, I don't know him.
Okay. I mean, I did a lot of polls on the website, and a lot of people are actually siding with Tory. I mean, do you feel like, in a way, that, Megan is being shamed for this and so forth? Because a lot of people seem to have turned against her in the process, which to me is a little sad. I mean, because she is ultimately the victim in this. She got shot. I mean, that's been established.
I don't know what she is, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there, but I will say, dealing with that jury, and I've dealt with the jury, man, it's a different kind of vibe. All the glitter and the lights don't mean nothing about this person not showing up, and because this person said that they had a red hat on when they really had a blue hat on. Like, the jury don't really be caring nothing about that, man. The jury is going to be fixed on what happened, what actually happened. So, I don't, that shit kind of hard, man. That shit kind of hard,
Yeah. I mean, well, your situation, you end up getting 3.5 years, right?
Yeah, that wasn't hard because I did that shit, but, that's different.
Was yours a jury trial, or did you plead out?
I played out. I played to the original count of the indictment because I knew them folks wasn't about to play with me. So I was like, let me get out their way. Cats don't be understanding that, man. A lot of times you'll go to prison and they offer you a plea. They offer you a plea because they don't want to spend all that money for you to go through trial. But then if you try to buck the system because listen, they know what you did, bro. They got these satellites. It just ain't admissible as evidence, but they know what you did, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you did it, and you think there's a chance they're going to find out, man, take out that little bit of time, or, bro, they're going to do you bad,
Well, for someone like you, you've done time before. This was your second bid. The first one was, 11 years?
Yeah, I did 11 the first time.
Right. So when you did 11 and they're telling you 3.5, it sounds more doable in your head as opposed to someone who's never been to prison at all, like a Tory.
True story.
Yeah.
But, man, you got it. Yeah, see, I've had several cases in my life. My little cousin, you know what I'm saying? He caught a body, and I told him, they offered him 11 years, and I say, bro, I know you're probably thinking right now, like, damn, I gotta go down for like a whole goose egg and a 1, right? But I said, bro, I done did it, and it go past. You don't want these folks giving you life. He ain't take it. They wound up giving him a whole L, and 11 years later, he like, bro, I should have listened. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the stomach for it, man.
I mean, in your situation, when you did the 3.5, if you took it to trial and you blew trial, what were you facing worst case?
man, 5 years on both guns, plus some other shit. Man, I was probably facing like 15. Yeah, something like that. But
Yeah.
me, I
So a
done
little,
did it before. I said, these folks ain't about to trip me. Go ahead and run it. Go ahead and run it, man. I'm going to do it. You know?
yeah, I mean, 3.5 when you're looking at 15, that sounds like a deal right there.
But see, cats don't see it like that. Cats be in their mind. You know, them little penitentiary lawyers be telling you, oh, you can beat it on this and that. Bro, they going to wind you up. You've been doing 15 years day to day. You did? But that's me. And I done seen them come out to the cat and got off. So, you know, who knows, man?
Well, it is what it is. And by the time this video comes out, we'll probably know what happened, unless, of course,
But I think to me, the strongest part of that thing that them cats is gonna be looking at, regardless of the rest of it, they gonna say that that girl, the friend, I forget the name, Meg friend, whatever.
Kelsey Harris.
They gonna say Kelsey told them people exactly what happened right after it happened. And in my mind, they gonna try to play like that was the truth, because that was right after it. All the rest of the stuff is cool, but I think that that's the thing they gonna get stuck with, man.
Yep. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. Everyone's tuned in.